Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to TerickTime. Hi, it's been a little while. For that, I apologize, but if you've seen my Channel 64 episode, my real life just got busy. And, well, real life does happen to come first, and I had to take a little bit of a step back. But free time is opening up again, and I am going to start making some videos again. So thank you so very much for everybody who has stuck around and come back. I really do appreciate it. But I have to say, I have not stopped playing Minecraft in this time. I just haven't been able to record in this time. So I do have a couple of things that I would like to catch you up on. Now, as you will hopefully remember, if it hasn't been oh so very too long, but in the last episode, we built up this, we ended up calling it the Dolphin Church, but then there wasn't really a dolphin in place, but there was a dragon egg. So our dragon egg of the world now has a fancy, beautiful place to hang out in this big old, well, dolphin slash dragon church. Maybe we should get like a little dolphin. No, we can't have a dolphin head there. That would be awful. Disrespectful to Dolly, of all things. But I still do really love it in here. It doesn't exactly have a lot of practicality, but it is purty. So purty is good. We're going with good. But we did leave it off with a whole bunch of unfinished work at the back there. So let me show you, because things have been happening. I do have to admit, though, in all of my time having just kind of been playing the game and working on things, I didn't really time-lapse things properly, and things that I thought I time-lapsed, I didn't really, so you do have two little wee time-lapses of a little bit of the terraforming going on, but not a whole lot. And since apparently I have forgotten how to play Minecraft in this time, it's almost sunsetting now. But if I can scooch around here, because this is the only way I have to get over here right now, past the the giant water wheel. Still want to tweak that a little bit, but so very much has happened back here. As you saw, we started with a bit of a stone kind of base to it, and then everything got kind of mossy and grassified, and I didn't go really with custom trees over here, just I didn't really have the time, but I think it turned out rather well. I did add a little bit of these kind of mushroom effects just for little pops of color, and of course sneaky lighting with the end rods, but things have worked out quite well over here. I feel like I was able to blend this into the Badlands area here. I brought the deep slate cliff sides coming in through here, so our waterfall has a little bit of a source. The source is, we're gonna go with a spring. It is a massive spring in here that provides all of this water, and it's Minecraft. It's okay, it doesn't have to be completely realistic, okay? Okay. Also, yeah, mineshaft. But hang on, I need to be okay, we're just gonna ow. Okay. And then up here, this is I thought this would be grass by now. It's been like 3 weeks, but apparently I'm not over here that often. But lots of things have been done. Oh, so very many things. We've got little flower patches, we've got some acacia trees, we have a setting sun, which is just scary. Doing all of the little landscapey things, though. We have, little bits of rock kicking around, little coarse dirt patches, the trees. I really love how this little area came together. We'll scooch into the free camera here for a minute and just get a little bit of a bird's eye view, and I feel like I did pretty good, kind of blending this one into the mountainside here, bringing this all over. Like, there's a lot of hollowness going on in here. Like, yes. Didn't fill it in. Also, the other bit. I'm gonna get blown up. I gotta do this quickly. Yeah, there's a big hole in here now. Could do something with it. If you have any ideas, please let me know, because I don't know what to use it for. But I need to go find a bed. Hang on. Oh, sorry. Hi, good morning. Also, I built a torchy thing. I don't know if I like it, but it's there, and it's a thing, and for now, it's fine. But the big thing that needs to happen this episode is we are going to be finishing the cake project. you heard me right. The cake project shall be finished in this episode. It's gonna take a while, but we're gonna do this. And if I don't, you get to yell at me in the comments, okay? I will sit there and take it, and you can yell at me if I don't finish it. So we need to get this going. The big old wire frame, it needs to go. And hello, Fluffy and Fluffy 2. Yes, you would like your permanent homes, and we need to do that. So without further ado, let's get rid of that wireframe. And the blank canvas is prepared. Or something fancy and smart sounding like that, but not gonna lie, I am terrified to start this build because it's huge and there's a lot going on and there's a lot of little details, and I am taking like every possibility to procrastinate and not start this. It's terrible, I know, but I need to do it. We need to do it, we need to start, but first I need to show you one thing, just to show you that this is why I'm regretting this, because I have a shulker monster just for this build. And like all of these are just lots and lots and lots of different little things. And it's gonna take a while. Like, I just, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 12, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 shulker boxes of assorted materials is... No wonder I've been procrastinating this thing. This thing's awful. Well, it's awful to build, but it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty, Terek. It's gonna be pretty, it's gonna be pretty, it's gonna be pretty, it's gonna be pretty. Whew, we can do this. We can do this, right? We can do this. We have to finish it, otherwise y'all gonna yell at me and I don't like getting yelled at. But you can yell at me if I don't do it, but I'm gonna do it, we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. Okay, let's go. Okay, I have been building for a couple of hours, and I just need a little bit of a break here. It's been a lot, but it's coming along very nicely. I think we've got a hand in the right place on the keyboard, please. We've got one fancy old tower, no way to get to it yet, but that's coming. Second old little tower, and of course the fancy little bridge, and then this lovely thing. I'm really liking this kind of mix of color palette with the terracotta brick up into the gray. I don't know why, I really like it. And then this little bottom space here is going to be a little bit of a map room, just something to kind of probably use up the older maps we have of the area. Just thought that was kind of cool. Did you hear that? I keep hearing these little dolphin noises, and it's been getting progressively louder. And I'm just confused. There it is again. It seems to be getting louder and louder and louder as time goes on, and I don't quite understand what it is. Well, of course I understand what it is, because it's just me, myself, and I in this world. But check this out. Oh my goodness. It is the biggest of flying dolphins. I probably should have moved it a little bit over to the right, but I am not moving that. That wee little thing takes like over an hour to build. It's ridiculous, but it's a party. Let's go take a wee bit of a closer look. Well, progressively closer looks, shall we? Ooh, hello. This isn't Dolly. Dolly's over there. Because, well, if you remember from I think it was episode 6? Yeah, Dolly didn't make it. But I am kind of embracing the dolphin life, I think. It's kind of weird, dolphin life. I don't know what the dolphin life is, but we're going to go with it. Dolphin life. We now have a giant flying dolphin with some balloons. But I'm really proud of this, actually. I didn't think I'd ever really kind of be able to make this kind of statue in Minecraft, but it's turned out very, very well. And I really should probably just cover this up because it's a little, a wee bit of an eyesore, but we're going to ignore that for now. We have our fancy little dolphin. All sorts of little fancy blocks being worked on in here. Some coral, some ore blocks, tough cobble. And then, of course, the big old balloons. Originally, I was going to do just kind of one bigger balloon, but it looked, I don't know, it just looked funny and off. So this way, I can just kind of free cam this a little bit. It just helped balance out the flyingness of the dolphin. And then the lore, I'm going with lore. I don't know if it's lore, but anyway, the dolphin uses its own tail to kind of propel itself forward, and the balloons just kind of keep it up in the air. I think it's great. I love it. It's fancy. It's amazing. But I am starting to head back into procrastination territory. So without further ado, I need to get back to work because, well, as much work as I have done on the cake project finale here, I have a very long way to go. And I hope you join me for the ride. So grab your snacks, your beverages again, and let's get back to a building. And welcome back from probably the biggest time lapse I've ever done. That was absolutely insane and crazy and a lot, but oh my goodness. Would you look at this? I have done oh so very much work, and I have oh so very much to share with you, and I'm so excited. Let's go! And we are going to be starting not from like the bottom, because like, well, the cake project has been going on for a while and started way down there, but y'all have seen a lot of that. Plus I'll do a little time-lapsey overview towards the end of the episode if you're interested. But coming up the stairs from the original plans of having this little archway thing here, you can kind of, you know, see through and poke around and kind of get intrigued with, you know, there's the fountain. We've got all of these big towers kind of looming up and over us, and oh yes, so happy. Also, I have a bee problem. That's the one downside with decorating with beehives is you get bees, and they're just everywhere. Everywhere is a buzz, but in the morning sun, oh, it looks oh so very good. So real quick, I gotta put this on because, well, you know, stuff and things. And also I somehow got a chicken infestation. They're just littering everywhere. But first things I wanted to show you is in the 119.4 version, they made it so you can play jukeboxes automatically with this very simple little contraption, actually. See what I mean? Bees. Bees are a problem. That bee's gonna have to go. But yeah, you take a skulk sensor. This is a dropper into a hopper into a jukebox. So basically, whenever you walk by, the skulk sensor will power the dropper and your music will start to play. And it won't stop until the music disc is over. That is absolutely amazing. The amount of things that can be done with automated audio ambiance. Ha! Check this out. We're just gonna flip the lever. We're just gonna walk by, and other side starts to play. Hang on, I gotta turn that down real quick. 1 second. Like it's an absolutely banging track, but yeah. So we're gonna do a quick little tour around the outside first. That is still loud. Oh my Lanta. We're gonna go all the way down to 1%. Okay, so this little archway, this tower, this bridge was all done before, but this addition is mwah, just love it. And in this room, we have our first little map room. I wanted to put up the old map that I made a long time ago, but I messed it up and put it in my inventory and it updated, and I'm sad, but it is what it is, and yeah, so. But that's Dolphin Cove, and that's the cake project, and oh yeah, never mind. That's just my. It's fine. Yeah, lots has gone on here, and moving on. I'm gonna try and do this a little bit slower because I have a tendency of rushing through things, and I need to just slow down because I've been looking at this for days, but you haven't. So I really need to slow it down and just kind of take in some of the views and. Look at this. We got the layers, we've got different color palettes all kind of blending in together, and mwah, love it. Absolutely love it. Moving around the backside here, we've got our big old statues up into the background to give us our world some depth and perspective and kind of age as well, you know, having these big old statues with the leaves growing over them, showing that they're, you know, weathered and worn. Not a ton going back into this little corner here. Just I didn't really want to have a lot of focal points here. I wanted the focal points to be the statues in the distance, the towers, things to keep bringing you around the building to kind of keep wanting to explore. And then I made this little thing, don't really know why, I felt this wall needed a little something, so I made like a little watering station utilizing the green terracotta for a little bit of a design, and then levers here because stairs cover like pretty much half of that block diagonally, and I felt it was just too much. So, but using the levers to be able to kind of still have that kind of circle-ish feel to it, so something a little bit different. I thought that was kind of nice. Moving around, we shall look and explore in there, and then this side is very, very plain again because I wanted to have. Here, let me show you. So you're walking down the path. Hello, chicken infestation. You come over here and a biome. Yes, I made a second dolphin. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know, but believe it or not, they're different. Mostly, kind of, sort of. But anyway, we have a dolphin with the tail down and some red balloons, and then we have a dolphin with its tail up and some orange balloons. Yes, I am fully embracing my crazy dolphin persona. I don't even know what a dolphin persona is, but we're going with it. And we're just gonna turn that off because the bee in there is making other side repeat itself. I gotta have to deal with that. But sorry, bringing it back over to here, the dolphins. So as you come up, you see all of these things kind of growing in the distance, and it's just like, oh my goodness, wowsies. And then you kind of come over here and you look up here and then you see this and you're like, oh my goodness, I gotta go over here now. There's just so many little bits and bobs and details just kind of added in everywhere. Oh look, more bee infestation. Ugh, goodness. But yeah, I even got the little bridgey bit going out into the back here. And you know, my base has a back, so I guess that's a win. But yeah. Now the other thing that I really wanted to do was have this throughway. So in the evening sun, which I think we're getting pretty close here, when you come up to this, you get a lot of the kind of light coming through the windows on the back side of the base. The sun is just illuminating that tower there right now. Ooh, yes. But then you come through the throughway. Wait for it. Oh. I love it. This frame, as the sun sets, is just magical. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna do a quick little cut here, and then we're just gonna watch this sunset go down real quick here. One second. Now you can't tell me that wasn't a magical. Oh, look, I love it. Hey, hang on, I'm just gonna take a little screenshot. Hey, we got that? We got that. Okay, good. I need to go sleep. I'll be right back. And moving on with our grand little tour. So in the basement of the main building here, we have a wee bit of a stables with the staircase kind of going up here was in tune with our original plans. So we've got just a little kind of a rest area here. So, you know, a couple of folks who were taking care of the skeleton horses. Now that I said that, do skeleton horses even need care? Like, they don't need food, they don't need water. I guess they could use some exercise, but not vigorous exercise, because then they're gonna fall apart, in theory. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you think. But now I'm questioning far too many things. But anyway, a couple little fancy cards, just some basic kind of details and decorations around here, just to kind of give it a little bit of a stable feel. And then up the old staircase, just a couple little odds and sods for a little bit of a landing here. And coming up to the first floor, we have our bridge going over to the towers we built in episode I don't know, I'm sorry. The second floor of this little tower is kind of like a little herbalist, horticulturist. I think it's a horticulturist, somebody who's interested in plants. So we've got some flowers, I got some beetroots growing because I wanted a little bit of red pop of color with the complementary. I have a lighting issue, so that one refuses to grow, but oh well. And then just a little nook so you can kind of come up here and sit and look at the view, and you see the dolphin or the dragon church, and just a little bit of a statue there. Oh, that's a nice little view. Not bad, right? Not bad. But then we also come over to the other additional tower that we built in this episode, just with a little beacon fire in it, just a little place where you can look out and see all of the greatness that is Dolphin Cove, and just look, you can see so much from here. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous, darling. And coming back to the main build, this room, oh, I struggled and I worked and I slaved, and there is so much going on in here. And oh yes, look at those sun rays, those sunbeams coming through the colored glass, the details, the amount of fun, the ceiling. Look at the ceiling. I'm very proud of the ceiling. That is a lot of glazed terracotta that I think looks fantastic. And also those sun rays. Oh my goodness. Okay. So much to unpack in this room. Bookcases, armor stands, multiple armor stands making armor stands, more uses of the terracottas of the glazed versions with multicolored banners and different bits of woodwork and trim, and of course, Milo, can you show the people your beautiful face? Thank you. Hi, Milo. Yes, I'm so happy you love the castle. Is it a castle? I'm so glad you love the cake project. Can you stop showing me your butt, please? And there's Master Gibbs, but Master Gibbs is a new addition to the family. But we then also have, look at this. I got myself a big old fancy chair, with a nice view. You can see a dolphin right there. There's a dolphin, and there's another dolphin. Like, oh my goodness. And of course, you can't have a nice big cozy chair without having your favorite little kitty cats. You know, Snuggles are great. Okay, I'm so getting distracted, and this is probably going to be running on for a little while longer, so I hope you have your drinks and snacks, but let's keep going. Yeah, we're gonna go over here. So this little bridge brings us to the other tower we built in this episode. So we got the fancy little bridge, a little bit of a walkway, and probably should have put something here. We need like a little planter and a bench so you can like kind of sit here and watch the sun go down behind the statue. Yes, excellent. The big old dolphins. I love them. If you haven't noticed, I love these oh so very much. But then we have a little bit of a lookout tower. So we've got some spy glasses here so we can, you know, keep an eye on things and see if the pillager patrols are coming in. And of course, a little bell to raise the alarm. Oh, so very much. Oh, so very many goodies. I was going to do a couple armor stands in here, and I actually completely forgot about that. So I might have to come back and do that later. But I'm talking too fast. I'm sorry. Let's continue. Moving over to this doorway, this simply leads over to our previous additional towers with the little Romeo and Juliet balconies overlooking the dolphins, the towers, all of these older stone archways. So good, so good. But now we have two more little floors to take a little look-sees at. So it's a little bit of a narrow staircase. Maybe I should have made it a little bit wider, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. So here we have a full map of this world. Can I get it in one? Ha! Look at that. I've done a lot here. Like this is a lot. We've got things going on all over the place. Look, we've got the mega base all the way on the right over there. We've got the gunpowder farm, the pit of fire up at the north there, where I had to destroy a stack of diamonds because I foolishly made a bet with y'all and I lost. But look at it all. That's crazy, absolutely crazy, and gorgeous, darling. But yes, we have a little cartography room here, so you know the scribe is making the maps and keeping things up to dated, and that's me. Everything is me. It's like me, myself, and I doing everything in this world. It's a lot, but you know we've got 3 pixel wide shoulders, so we're good. And also just another little, reading cubby, because this place, I love having these little nooks and crannies where you can kind of come and sit and potentially have a great view and see what's going on. You know, in the morning, you'd see some pretty amazing sun rays coming through here. And in the evenings, you got a pretty spectacular sunset over there. So, yeah, lots of good things going on there. And then up onto the 3rd floor, There isn't a lot, but I thought this was kind of cool. So with our flying dolphins, we need a little bit of a place for that flying dolphin to dock. Does a dolphin, we're gonna go, this dolphin, it's gonna come here and dock, because on these fancy little dolphins, we have fancy little seats. Ha! We can fly away on our big old dolphin and go off to many other things and adventures and whatnot, but you know, not now, but soon. And now the little bit of a tougher part, a little bit of an aerial view. Actually, what am I doing? I have free cam. I don't have to struggle and fly and whatnot. We're just gonna, okay. Look at this. I love it. So much time has gone into this cake project, but I'm qualifying this as a mega build, and I hope you agree, because it's kind of insane, and it's kind of the entire area of Dolphin Cove is just one massive cohesive area, and I love it. I love this project. I have had so much fun, but now that this project is completed, the series is not ending. Don't worry. This series, I have no intentions of ending this series, but 120 has come out, and that is very exciting for me. There's a lot of amazing things in there I want to go check out, so this does have some impeccable timing. Look at those sun rays. Hi. Hello. Okay, sorry. Distractions. Squirrel. We will be moving on to 120 in the next episode. I have been patiently waiting for a couple of mod updates, and those have come through, so I am very excited to get back into the world and go explore and play with some of those new 120 blocks. I am very, very excited. I can't wait to share my new coming adventures with you as the savannah starts to rain. Also, I probably shouldn't live in a savannah anymore. I've been doing that for a while, but I'm going to leave you with a wee little bit of a outro time-lapsey thing. But I will be back shortly to give you just one little conversation. And that little conversation is, well, truly just a big thank you. Thank you so very much for coming along on this crazy journey with me. I truly do appreciate your support and you sharing your time to watch my silly little videos about a silly little block game, but it makes me happy, and if I can make you smile at least once during this episode, then my job here is done. So thank you so very much, everybody. And I can't wait for the next episode. 120 is going to be great. Lots of exploring, so many adventures to come. I can't wait to get to it. So until next time, folks, thank you so very much. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.